Hello everyone and welcome to my 200th video. I'm really excited right now because at the time I am posting this, we're in the month of October, one of my favorite times of the year. The hot and humid weather is behind most of us, the leaves begin to change colors, and the Halloween season is in full effect.
You got haunted houses that scared the shit out of people, decorations everywhere, costumes, tons of candy, and the horror genre definitely gets its time to shine with month-long marathons of horror movies. It truly is one of my favorite times of the year.
So, with me being a reviewer and it being October, I wanted to review something that perfectly captures the feeling of Halloween. And no film, in my eyes, does it better than this movie here, Trick or Treat. Never heard of it? Well, now you do. This movie should have been released in theaters. Instead, it sat on the shelf for a few years until it was eventually released straight to DVD in 2009. The fact that it wasn't in theaters and just got a straight to DVD release is downright disgusting. I mean, considering all the shitty horror films that come out each year, this movie didn't get a theatrical release. The movie Creature, one of the biggest bomb of all time in terms of like a wide theatrical release, got a theater release, and Trick or Treat didn't. That's a bunch of fucking bullshit. The fact that it didn't get released in theaters is criminal. It's disgusting. It's filthy. So, for the next few minutes, I'm going to praise the ever-loving shit out of this film so that you, the viewer, can watch it. I want to help spread the word on it, and so more people can find the next Halloween-themed movie that they'll enjoy every year. So, here we go.
Trick or Treat is an anthology horror film that was written and directed by Michael Dougherty and produced by Bryan Singer. It's based on Dougherty's short film Season's Greetings, which he made in 1996, and is included as an extra on the DVD. What I love about this movie is that it is in fact an anthology movie. I always enjoyed the anthology approach to movies because it allows a movie to constantly seem fresh and stay interesting throughout. And if you don't like one story, there's a chance the movie can still redeem itself with another one of its stories.
Trick or Treat managed to take the anthology angle and keep every story interesting enough to where you're invested in each one. And what I also like is that they're all connected to each other in some way or another. They like overlap each other throughout the film. And they managed to keep each story simple but fresh as well. And there's plenty of twists and turns along the way in each story.
There are several segments in the movie, all of them share a small connection and overlap each other at some point. Most of the segments are linked together by the character named Sam, a trick-or-treater who's always carrying around a burlap sack and a pumpkin-looking lollipop.
Now, at first glance, Sam over here seems pretty harmless, but whatever you do, don't break the rules of Halloween, or Sam will come to fucking kill you.
Now, if you want to survive this, here are the rules that you should follow via FearNet and the movie itself. Rule 1, always wear a costume. Rule 2, pass out treats. Rule 3, don't ever blow out a jack-o'-lantern before midnight. And Rule 4, always check your candy. If you follow these rules, then you are safe from Sam. Now, for those of you wondering who Sam is, he is basically the spirit of Halloween, meant to enforce the rules of the holiday. The name Sam originates from the name Samhain, spelled S-A-M-H-A-I-N, the origin of Halloween itself. Sam is a pretty cool character, although he isn't my favorite in the movie. My favorite character in the movie is the school principal, played by Dylan Baker. This guy is so demented, yet hilarious.
I can't help but laugh whenever this guy is on the screen. Anyways, I'm going to cover a brief plot synopsis of the movie. I don't want to give too much away because that would spoil some of the fun, so here we go.
The film is set in this town in Ohio on Halloween night. Everybody in this town seems to go nuts over this holiday. The look of this movie is incredible. It perfectly captures the feeling of Halloween.
It also kind of ticks me off at the same time because I wish more towns would go this crazy for Halloween like the people in this movie do. It just bugs and irritates me and makes me jealous at the same time because nowadays I feel like the spirit is gone. People don't really go as crazy as they used to for Halloween. I don't know if it's just where I live, but I miss that feeling I used to get. So kudos to this movie for helping to recapture that awesome feeling you get when Halloween comes around. So kudos to them.
Anyways, there are several stories in the movie. The first one involves the principal, aka Dylan Baker. This is the mood setter, but also managed to be both disturbing and funny at the same time. The second story is about a bunch of kids who visit the site of where a school bus massacre took place in the 1970s. The third story involves Anna Paquin and her sisters. Now, that's one where if I say one more word, it will ruin the whole twist to it. The final story is the one that features Sam the most, and we actually get to see his face at one point. It involves Sam confronting an old man who hates Halloween, and it's pretty exciting.
Now, out of all the stories, I don't know what would exactly be my favorite because they all have some good mystery, they all have some suspense, and they all flow really well, just like the rest of the movie itself.
This is the definitive Halloween movie in my eyes. It perfectly captures everything about the holiday, and it's a shame that this movie was never given a theatrical release. However, it has since begun to develop a cult following, and just a year ago a sequel was announced to once again be directed by Michael Dougherty. However, in a way, I hope that this will become the next big cult film that years down the road will become regarded as a classic that audiences will cherish for years to come as one of the best Halloween films of all time. Ever since I got this movie, I make it a tradition every year to watch it during October. For me, it helps to set the mood for the season.
I really don't have much else to say about this film other than to recommend it for you all to check out, so go ahead and see it. It's pretty good and spread the word. Anyways, I gotta get going. Happy Halloween. I hope everyone has a great time this year. Okay then, bye-bye now. Wait a second. Oh, and as a precaution this year, whatever you do, don't break the rules of Halloween. You never know who is lurking in the shadows. Okay, this is way too creepy of an ending, or dumb in my eyes. So, I'm just gonna say goodbye, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.